Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam to all the devotees. Welcome to morning Amrut Vani program, Transcendental Words of Wisdom by His Grace, Lila Manohara Prabhuji. Namamrita will be read by Her Grace Padmati Devi Raki Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji, welcome.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Demons and ghosts are vanquished by the holy name. The devotee of the Lord, because of manifesting godly qualities, is called a demigod, whereas the atheist is called a demon. The demon cannot stand the presence of Vishnu, the personality of Godhead. The demons are always busy in trying to vanquish the personality of Godhead, but factually, as soon as the personality of Godhead appears by either his transcendental name, form, attributes, pastime, paraphernalia, or variegatedness, the demon is at once vanquished. It is said that a ghost cannot remain as soon as the holy name of the Lord is chanted. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.19.34. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So in this paragraph, it is clearly mentioned that ghost cannot remain in front of the name of the Lord. So the ghosts and demons will get vanquished. So I am going to tell you two small stories how these ghosts were driven away by the holy name of the Lord. And both the stories are related with Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, one of our great acharyas. We have learned so many things about Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He was also called as the seventh Goswami. We all know that Bhakti Vinod Thakur was a magistrate. So initially he was a deputy magistrate in Bengal. There was one place called Dinajapur. He was working there around 1868. And in 1869, he conducted a congregational preaching in Srimad Bhagavatam. He has written his own treatise in Bhagavatam, and he called the various gentlemen. A lot of learned men from India as well as England, they participated in Dinajpur congregation Srimad Bhagavatam class. And later, after 1869, later on, he was transferred to Champaran. The Champaran is known for Satyagraha in the Indian freedom struggle. It is currently in the state of Bihar. So that time it was part of Bengal. So he was transferred to Champaran. And in Champaran, when he went, he found one banyan tree there. And in that banyan tree, it was believed that there was one ghost was staying there. And all the people, they used to go and pray to the ghost with the objective that the local judge's mind should be changed in favor of the worshipper. So whether the worshipper is right or wrong, he will go and pray the ghost that the judge's mind should change in my favor, like this. So what Bhakti Vinod Thakur did, there was one famous women's scholar was there by name Ramabai. So he engaged that Ramabai, Pandit Ramabai, for reading and reciting Srimad Bhagavatam under that banyan tree where the ghost was living. So she was very faithfully reading and reciting Bhagavatam, and in 1 month's time, the tree collapsed and fell on the ground and crashed. So the ghost vanished because of Bhagavatam. So this is how our Bhakti Vinod Thakur tackled. Then in another incident, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, we all know that his son was Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, who was the spiritual master of his divine grace, Srila Prabhupada. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he used to take Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj at that time as his son. Bhakti Vinod Thakur was also at that time when he was judge, he was known as Kedarnath Datta. And he was our Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj was also known as Bimal Prasad. So they used to go to various holy places in Bengal, which was very dear to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or his associates. So all these places they used to visit frequently. So one such village, it was, the name of that village was Kulina Grama. And that inhabitants of the Kulina Grama, they were very, very close to Lord, very dear to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he wanted to visit. The both of them went there. And good old days, we did not have so many hotels, ashramas, etc. in villages. So we have to stay in some house. So they arrived very late in the night because he was a working person. He's a magistrate. So they arrived very late. And the villagers offered one house. They said, this is the only house available. You may kindly stay over there overnight. So they stayed. The next day morning, the villagers met Bhaktivinoda Thakur. They asked, did you sleep properly? So he said, yes, I slept properly. So they were surprised. Then they revealed, so we had only this house available yesterday, and that house is haunted by a ghost. It was a Brahma Rakshas. He is staying there and he keeps disturbing everybody, whoever is going to sleep over there or stay over there, he will not allow them. How could you sleep peacefully? Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur told, yes, the ghost came and I chanted Hare Krishna mantra very loudly and the ghost vanished. Then they asked, how this miracle happened? Then he said that ghost was actually a priest during his life. But as a priest in this village, he was not actually chanting. He was cheating. He was chanting only for the purpose of material gains. And because of that reason, he became ghost. He was not chanting with the proper rules and regulations. He did not follow the rules and regulation. He did not have the association of devotees. He was simply chanting for the purpose of sense gratification. So that is not chanting. That is why he became ghost. And now, when I chanted loudly, the Krishna was pleased because I was chanting for the purpose of Krishna. So in front of Krishna's name and his Krishna are non-different. Both are same. So when I chanted loudly Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this ghost vanished. He could not stand in front of the Lord's name or Lord. So now not only he left yesterday night, he will never come back to this house and you all can safely and peacefully use this house henceforth. So this incident was published in the Anand Bazar Patrika that time, the famous Patrika in Bengal, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur became more famous. He was, in any case, he was a famous personality. He was a seventh Goswami. There was one Shishir Ghosh. He was there. He was the founder of Amrut Bazar Patrika. He was giving the name of seventh Goswami. I consider you as the seventh Goswami, like that he wrote. And there is one Prabhupada disciple by name, his namesake, our Rupavilas Prabhuji's same name, His Grace Rupavilas Das. He is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He has written a biography of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. In the book title is Seventh Goswami. So, such a great personality. This is not very long ago. He was living in the fag end of the last century, 1800, 69, 70, and 1900, 12, 13. Up to that, Bhaktivinoda Thakur was living in this material world. So, during his lifetime, we have seen these two stories, how these ghosts were driven away. So, any ghost or any demonic character can be driven away by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.